stillness of the night, when the world is fast asleep, it's just me, my broken thoughts, and the secrets that I keep. There are things I never said, tears nobody ever saw, but you, Lord, you were always there, standing deep within my soul. Before a word ever touched my lips, you already knew. Before the pain ever reached my chest, you were walking through it too. When I tried to hide in shadows, when I thought I could disappear, you whispered through the silence, child, I've always been right here. You searched my heart in the silence. You read my tears like written lines. You see the storms I never mentioned, and still you hold me every time. Even when I feel unworthy, when shame is screaming loud in me, you search my heart in the silence, and still choose to love me. When I ran from your presence, thinking I could escape your eyes, you found me in the darkness with compassion in your light. When guilt wrapped chains around me and I trembled in my fear, your mercy broke the prison and your voice drew me near. Even in the depths of sadness, when my faith was barely there, you surrounded me with kindness. You wrapped me in your care. And when I asked, Lord, why love someone like me, you answered, because I formed your soul. You belong to me. You search my heart in the silence, where no one else can ever go. You are the deepest part of me, the parts that only heaven knows. You see my scars, my fragile faith, the hidden wounds inside my soul. Yet still you stay beside me and never let me go. You're there. Yes I am. Yes I am. Yes I am. The air. You were there when I first cried, and you're still here in every prayer. From the first beat of my heart to the last breath I will breathe, every moment of my story rests safely in your hands. Touch me, Lord, and make me new, and make me new, make me new of me. Break the chains inside of me, lead me in your holy truth to where my soul is finally free. And when the world goes quiet and it's only you and me, yeah. Search my heart in the silence and stay here. Search my heart in the silence and stay here. Search my heart in the silence and stay here. smiled in public, but my heart was bleeding all alone. I tried to hide behind my laughter, behind the mask I wore so well. But deep inside I was weary, living battles I never dared to tell. I thought nobody could see the storms living inside of me. I thought nobody could feel the weight I carry quietly. But in the middle of my darkness, when I felt unseen and alone, He looked beyond the surface. He saw the truth in my soul. When His eyes found my soul, nothing could stay the same. Nothing could stay the same. Every wound, every fear, every hidden shame stood naked in His love. But I wasn't condemned. I was healed by His grace instead. Broken heart lost in time, He whispered gently, daughter, you've always been mine. He saw me when I was little, afraid of the world around me. He saw me when I fell, when I doubted, when I fell to my knees. He saw the scars life carved in me, the weaknesses I begged Him to erase, and still He stayed beside me, wrapped me in mercy and grace. When His eyes found my soul, I didn't feel judged, I felt held, not defeated, but rebuilt, restored, compelled to believe again, to breathe again, to know I have a God who truly sees me. Ah, yes He was, yes He is there. Even if I go to the highest place, He is there. Even if I fall into the deepest shadow, He is there. Even if I run far, far away, His love runs faster still. There's nowhere I can go to escape His will. So here I stand, surrendered, not hiding anymore. His eyes aren't watching to punish me, they're watching to love me, protect me, guide me, restore. When His eyes found my soul, I finally understood grace. He didn't just see my sin, He saw my future, my purpose, and the beauty He Himself placed in me. Now I live for that gaze, the holy eyes that never stop loving me. Ooh, yes He was. Yeah, yes He is. Yeah, yes He is. I try to outrun my past, try to bury every broken piece of me beneath the noise of life. I try to hide the parts I hated, the sins I wish no one would see, the fears that kept me trembling quietly in the shadows of my own heart. But no matter how far I walked, no matter how deep I buried the pain, His love kept finding me again and again. If I climbed to the highest mountain to prove I was strong, He was there waiting, saying, "Child, I've loved you all along." If I sank into the darkest night, hoping no one would see my tears, His mercy lit the darkness and whispered, "I am here." There is nowhere to hide from His love, nowhere His grace cannot reach, no corner of my soul too broken, no wound too deep for Him to heal. I used to think His eyes meant judgment, used to fear the truth He saw, but every time He reached for me, it wasn't anger, it was love. His love is not a spotlight of shame, it is a shelter, a refuge, a gentle embrace. He doesn't search my heart to condemn me, He searches my heart to save me, to heal the deepest places in me that I don't even have words for. When I tried to hide, He followed my tears. When I tried to pretend I was okay, He listened to what silence revealed. He knew the battles I never spoke of, the wars inside my chest, and instead of walking away, He chose to stay. So here I am, no longer running, no longer hiding from the one who truly knows me. Because if the God of heaven sees every part of me and still calls me beloved, then I am safe. There is nowhere to hide from His love, nowhere beyond His reach, no distance His mercy cannot cross, no darkness His presence cannot defeat. So I surrender every shadow, every fear, every scar, every tear. Search me, Lord, and let your love live here. If I rise, you are with me. If I fall, you catch me. If I cry, you comfort me. If I run, you bring me home. You bring me home. There is nowhere to hide from your love. And I don't wanna hide. the only flaws. Moments when I feel like I am nothing more than my mistakes and scars. Days when guilt whispers louder than hope, and shame tries to convince me that I'm too broken to be loved. But in those moments when my heart sinks deep beneath the weight, I remember I am fully known by a holy God, and yet fully loved by Him still. You know every thought before it forms, every fear before I speak it, every weakness I try to hide behind strength.
Every tear I wipe away before anyone sees it.
You see me,
not the version I try to present,
not the smile I wear to hide the storms inside,
not the strong face I show the world,
but the fragile child still learning to trust, and still you love me. Not halfway, not conditionally, not only when I am good enough, but endlessly, faithfully, relentlessly. You saw the day I failed and didn't walk away. You saw the night I cried myself to sleep and covered me with your grace. You saw the battles I lost, the prayers I didn't have strength to pray, and still you stayed. Known, seen, and still loved. Yeah. What kind of God looks at a soul like mine, with all its faults, all its fears, all its fragile edges, and chooses love every single time? You do. The one who shaped me in the secret place, the one who wrote every day of my life before I ever breathed, the one who placed purpose inside of me long before I knew my own name. So I lift my hands not because I'm perfect, but because I'm loved in my imperfection. I worship not because I've earned anything, but because grace keeps finding me again and again. You know me completely. You see me honestly, and still you love me eternally. Let this truth hold my heart when doubt tries to drown me, when shame tries to chain me, when fear tries to break me. I am known, I am seen, and still I am loved by you. Oh. I felt like I was drowning in thoughts too heavy for my heart to carry. Nights when silence screamed louder than words, and my soul felt lost in a darkness I couldn't escape. I didn't have strength to pray, didn't have courage to hope. I barely had breath to say, Lord, help me. But even when I couldn't reach for Him, He still reached for me in the depths, where fear had wrapped chains around my soul, where doubt whispered you're too broken to be healed, where loneliness felt like my only friend. He stepped into my darkness and called my name. Not with anger, oh no, not with disappointment, but with a love so deep it shook my heart away. He called my name like a father who refuses to let his child be. He called my name like a shepherd who leaves the 99 just to rescue one trembling soul. In the depths, oh, He called my name. And suddenly I wasn't invisible anymore. Suddenly the pain didn't define me anymore. Suddenly hope felt possible again. You knew every battle I fought in silence, every tear I swallowed so no one would see, every tremble in my faith, every unanswered why inside of me. And yet you loved me still. When shame tried to chain me to my past, You spoke identity when fear told me I wouldn't make it. You spoke destiny when I believed I was forgotten. You whispered I've never left you. Even in the depths, even in the lowest places of my soul, even in the shadows, I was afraid to face. Your presence found me, and now I stand stronger than before. Not because I never failed, but because when I did, you called my name and lifted me again. So call me Lord, and I will follow. Lead me, Lord, and I will trust. Because if your voice can reach the depths, there is no place my soul can ever be lost again. I'll be lost again in the be lost again. Ooh, in the depths, you called my name, and I will never be the same. Before I ever knew what pain was, Before I ever learned how tears could fall so silently, before my heart ever broke for the first time, you were already there. Before disappointment touched my dreams, before fear whispered my name in the night, before loneliness wrapped its hands around my soul, you were already there. You knew the roads I would walk, the storms I would face, the mistakes I would make, the prayers I would one day cry with shaking hands. And still you chose to love me anyway. Before my first tear ever touched the ground, you had already counted it. Before I ever whispered, Lord, do you see me? You had already been watching me lovingly. You were there in my childhood shadows, when I didn't understand life, but my soul already felt wounded. You were there in my silent night, when no one else knew what was breaking inside. But you did. You were there when I smiled for the world, but hurt behind closed doors. You were there when I wondered if I mattered, and heaven answered, you are precious to me. You were there when I questioned my worth, when shame tried to erase who I was, when my heart whispered, baby, I'm not enough, and your presence whispered back, you were always mine. I didn't know how deeply I was loved. Oh, didn't realize how guarded I truly was. Oh, didn't know that every tear I cried was caught in the hands of a God who has never left me, from the first beat of my heart to the last breath I'll ever breathe, from my first cry as a child to the deepest cry of my soul today. You have been faithful, so I will trust. Even when I tremble, I will worship. Even when I ache, because if you were there before my first tear fell, oh, I know you'll be here through every tear that ever comes after. You saw me before I existed. You loved me before I lived. Oh, kid, you carried me before I broke, and you're still carrying me now. So I lift my voice in gratitude, not because my life is perfect, but because your love is. You were there. You were before my first tear fell, and you'll be here. Oh,